Having only a 3% pick rate, under a 1% ban rate, and carrying over a 51% win rate, today I want to talk about the most underrated champion in League of Legends. What's going on, guys, and welcome to another League of Legends video. Today is going to be a little bit different from my usual uploads because as of recently I've been playing a certain champion that I've found a lot of success with and I found to be extremely underplayed and underrated amongst players. And so today we will be discussing Trundle and why I think he holds this title. So what is it that I love so much about Trundle? Well, when considering what makes a champion a good jungler, there's a few things that you need to consider. The first thing I look for is clearing. Both how fast and how healthy you can stay is extremely important, and Trundle kills it in both of these categories. Between your passive, which restores your health every time an enemy around you dies, your Q, which gives you an auto attack reset and reduces the AD of jungle camps, which means you take less damage, and his W, which increases your attack speed and health restoration while in the domain, Trundle just has the perfect kit for an easy clear. On top of all of this, Trundle also has fairly low mana costs, so even without blue buff, you're pretty much good to go. The second thing that's important on a jungler is ganking potential. Obviously, if you're jungling, you need to be able to provide some sort of toolbox to help your laners lock down kills. And this is where Trundle's E comes into play. Pillar of Ice is his E, and this ability raises a giant piece of Terran from the ground, which knocks up, blocks enemy pathing, and also slows enemies who are standing near it during its duration. This spell is quite possibly the easiest ganking tool I can think of, and gives Trundle the ability to not only catch enemies and save teammates, but also help close the gap during a gank. Combine this spell with his slow from his Q and his movement speed from his W, and you have an absolute ganking machine. The last spell in his kit is his ultimate. It's called Subjugate, and it steals health, dealing magic damage and healing yourself while also reducing 40% armor and MR from the target during the duration. This spell turns Sejuani's into the thinnest paper you can imagine. It pretty much negates a Jax ultimate, and it makes you deal true damage to enemies who don't build resistances. It's a great tool for staying alive on top of all of that. But beyond Trundle's amazing jungling kit, we also have patch 7.13, which went live quite a few months ago, which brought back one of the most important pieces of his kit, which is being able to use your Chomp, which is your Q, on towers. Trundle is one of the best split pushers in the game because of his ability to quickly down towers and 1v1 almost anyone in the game because of his ultimate, so bringing this back was huge for Trundle. And this leads us into the launching of Season 8 and how heavily an impact the rune changes have played on Trundle. There are so many amazing runes that synergize with Trundle's kit so perfectly, and I think it gets overlooked. Press the Attack being the first rune, which increases damage dealt to a target after 3 consecutive basic attacks. Trundle's Q counts as a basic attack and is also an auto attack reset, which means proccing Press the Attack is extremely quick, and being a sticky champion, Trundle is able to utilize the damage increase super efficiently. Triumph is also an amazing rune for Trundle, synergizing with your passive, which also heals you for killing enemies. The combination of the two leads to massive healing during teamfights, which makes you extremely difficult to kill. In the resolve tree, you have Demolish. This is a rune that gives you a burst of damage to towers, which combined with patch 7.13 makes Trundle an even more overpowered split pusher, taking down towers in under 10 seconds from full health. There's also some great runes in the Domination tree that synergize with your kit, giving you a lot of options for what runes to actually take. And as we transition into the gameplay portion of the video, I do want to quickly put up on the screen a few different options of runes that you can take on Trundle Jungle. Now, you'll always want to take Press the Attack as your keystone, Triumph underneath that, and then you have two options for the Legend rune, either Alacrity being the best option, but Tenacity being a backup when going against a heavy CC comp. Lastly, in the Precision tree, you'll take Coup de Grace, and then that leads to the secondary tree where you have 3 different options depending on the playstyle you're going for. The first option is Domination, taking Cheap Shot, which gives you true damage to impaired targets, and Ravenous Hunter, which gives you healing from ability damage, which includes your Q, giving Trundle even more burst and even more healing with this rune page. The second option is to take Sorcery, where you'll take Absolute Focus, which gives you extra damage when above 70% HP, and I think this is good because Trundle does stay so healthy during his first clear, so you're always going to have this extra damage when you first get into a fight. And then Water Walking, which gives you bonus AD and movement speed in the river. This makes you really hard to fight in neutral territory, so if you want to go for dragon control and better map control, I'd go for this rune page. And then lastly, the split pushing rune page, which is the one that I personally take. You go Resolve as your secondary tree, and in this tree you take Demolish and Conditioning. This obviously helps you split push, and when I split push, I like to build early damage items, so the extra resistances does help you from being a squish ball. Ultimately, all of these rune pages work, but I did just want to make sure I touched on all of the options. But that wraps up the rune pages, so now we can move on to the actual gameplay. Alright, what is going on, guys, and welcome to the gameplay portion of this video, or I'm going to be showing you how I like to play Trundle in each game, and ultimately just, you know, show why he's actually pretty fucking good at jungling. Hopefully this game is enough to get across what I want to get across. Obviously, just because I win a game doesn't mean that he's a good jungler. I'm not trying to say that. I do think it's good for you to actually visualize me play the game, just kind of talk about what I like to do on Trundle. So that's that. Minions are spawning. We're going up against Warwick, which is just a beautiful matchup to see because Warwick likes to build tanky and Trundle shits on tanks. And he's really good in 1v1s too. And Warwick is also AD, and you shit on AD champs. He's just the perfect recipe for disaster here. I gotta pay attention to top lane. If his top laner comes through lane, then I know he leashed. Alright. Just making sure he didn't take my red or something, because he clearly started topside because bot lane didn't leash. But I was just making sure he didn't start my red. Yeah, he didn't. I can tell because Irelia came up through this right here. I mean, she could be smart and be like, oh, I don't want Trundle to see me come that way and know that he started here, but I doubt that would be the case. So I knew that he actually just started his blue. So I'm not going to be running into Warwick at level 3, which is fine. Wow, bot lane already gave me up first blood. We're just going to go for this kill on Irelia here. Yeah, she's backing off. I don't think she warded though, so we're still unseen. Just gonna walk into Warwick's jungle here. The power of level 3 Trundle ganks, dude. He's not a scaling champion. Like, he can do it all. Here's Warwick, so I'm gonna be counter ganking, looks like. Not going anywhere, bud. And now they're all dead. I'm taking that kill. Okay, or you get it. That's fine. I mean, you have so much stick with your Q. And then you have your W, which gives you movement speed. And then on top of that, you know, your Pillar of Ice is just the cherry on top of a great ganking kit. And I don't think people always think of Trundle as a top laner. I think they overlook the fact that his kit is beast for jungling, dude. Like, my clear is so simple. I'm never below, like, 75% health while I'm clearing. Just because I heal so much, and I'm able to clear so fast. But that's okay. Alright, there's Warwick. I actually just wanted to find Warwick. I'm gonna come and smite this from him. I would normally try and fight him there, but I don't know if their bot lane's gonna roam on me or not. Looks like Vel'Koz is roaming on me. No, it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna waste his time. So congrats, Vel'Koz. You roamed to help your jungler, but it did nothing except waste your own time because I'm out. All I wanted was his camp anyways. Alright, so on my first back, I like to get red smite item always. Just really helps with clearing, staying healthy in the jungle, and actually contesting the enemy jungler. I like to get boots early just so I can gank quicker. And then, of course, we rush Blood Razor. It's always good to get a pink ward. That's for any jungler. But like I said, rush Blood Razor first item. Just always rush that item, in my opinion. Like I said, there is other ways you can build Trundle, but if you want to build him and play him the way I like to play him, this is what I recommend. I'm going to go back to clearing a little bit. Top is pretty gankable. The thing I really like about Trundle, though, is he's good in all situations. So one thing about, like, Lee Sin when I play lead that, like, bothers me is that, like, I feel super reliant on the early game. Like, my win condition is, like, snowball lanes, or else you're going to be useless later. And on Trundle, you can do whatever. You can snowball lanes because he's got good ganking, but you can also, like, play it slow and just farm up, and you scale pretty well. Let's go for this guy. I'm going to red smite him now. He's probably going to... There it is. I'm just going to back off. Oh, that lasted longer than I expected. This guy has no idea what he's doing. Dodge that shit. I gotta back off. She's gonna flash on me. Yeah. They had a lot of shit there. I don't know what our mid laner's doing. Alright, there he is. Right, but we're just gonna take his blue now because it's right here and it's up. This will also get us level 6. We might actually be able to just sit here. Wait, check this. Okay. Yep. Yeah, my ult's gonna fucking shred his ass. Oh, he fucking lived. Holy, really? If I got one more Q off, he would have been dead. I guess I misplayed that. I don't know. He had red smite up at the beginning of that fight, and I didn't, which is kind of the reason why I died there. I'm just gonna cover Vigar's lane here. Oh, you're dead. I need payback. Oh, how'd that hit me? Later. This is free. Please help me. He already used Lantern, so this guy can't escape. Oh, he's just staying. Nice. Wrong move, Twitch, my friend. So pretty much I play like a normal jungler would up until I get my Triforce. And then once I get Triforce, I play the split game. I just split push all game. Oh, this guy's dead. I see them coming up. I think we can kill him first. Wait, what? Alright, I got him. I don't know what I was trying to R him like right off the bat and it just wouldn't let me. No, don't die on me. Oh, I got him. What the hell? He's evaporated. No, my triple. I gotta get out of here. Oh, Janna the savior. I'm gonna come back in for these. Oh shit, okay, I would have been dead anyways, but that scared the fuck out of me. Putting that down because I know I'm about to take this and use my trinket. Alright. Alright, let's just kill Irelia. GP wants to farm, which I totally understand. But we'll just kill Irelia together. You're dead. Oh. Bam, dude. Fucking bludgeon to the face. Right. Actually, what we're going to do here, Baron. We can go Baron. I'm going to drop this Herald and go Baron. Okay. Yeah, Trundle can absolutely shred Barons. They're completely mispositioned to even contest this. Got a pink ward as well. So we're just going to wreck this real quick. Oh, we got his ghost. Yeah, I'm trying to ult, I guarantee it. Ooh. Yeah, he's caught on minions. Alright. Watch this guy fucking go. I'll get all three of them, dude. Look at that shit. So fucking OP. And now I'm going to destroy this tower in about 2 seconds. Watch this demolish. This tower is nothing to me. Kill him real quick. There it is. My ultimate's too OP. Him. Oh, Twitch is still alive. Okay. I'm going to die here. I didn't realize Twitch was still back there. For some reason, I lost track of Twitch. I mean, he went invis, but I lost track of him and couldn't make a good decision of where I should be there. So I just went for the all-in, which was stupid. Tower's low. I don't even need a minion wave. Okay, 1v1 me, you're gonna die. She's not like behind or anything. She's got Bramble Vest, she's got Triforce, Titanic Hydra, she's 5 and 3, she's level 15. Like, she was not by any means behind me. Like, I might be a little bit more fed, but that was like a legit 1v1. Someone that's fed versus someone that's fed, and I just annihilated her. This Trundle is just so good in fucking split push. 1v1s, everything. Alright, there's an inhibitor. Beauteous. Now, there's one more outer tower I need to get, or one more inner tower I need to get, which is bot lane. Oh, here they come. Just run away. Basically, all I'm doing in this split push scenario is just wait until I see them come, run away. Trundle's really good at getting away with this W. See them, then I see them go back mid lane. Okay, keep pushing, and just continuously do that all throughout the game. Like, look how fast I clear this wave, man. Now I'll clear this tower. They're actually fighting, which I didn't want them to do. That's okay. I'll get something for it, so it'll be fine. I can actually get. I should be able to get an inhib here, because they're all distracted top right now. Yep. I don't care if they die though. You want seconds, dude? I'm just gonna flash in her. She backed off. Alright, I actually might die. Alright, that's fine. They're gonna see now they all came for me, so we're gonna get top tower. But they should back off after that. I overstayed my welcoming just a little bit there. I thought I could get inhib real quick, but they all turned on me. But once again, that's fine. We now have 2 open inhibs, an inhib down mid, and we've complete control over Baron and Dragon now, which is like in very unspoken value. We've got 3 levels on warp, so I'm not worried about getting outsmited here. 900. Go. Kill Thresh real quick, got him ulted. Alright, never mind, fuck it. Twitch is just sitting on the front line. I'll just take him out real quick. I think we can chase him down with Janna. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna go get these inhibs now. Vel'Koz is the only one alive, so I think we can actually just end off that. Dude, I got my eyes on the prize right now, which is their Nexus. Just kidding. Vel'Koz is the prize. Hold him for the just for fun. And the victory. Okay. Oh. Gotta love it, man. Fucking love this champion. So good. And this is just one game, dude. He's pretty good in like so many different circumstances. It's not like, oh, he's only good situationally. He's a pocket pick. You can play him against Warwick. You can play him against Sejuani, but dude, go up against like a Kha'Zix and you'll get dumpstered. Like, I feel like a lot of people might think that about Trundle, but I promise you, he is not like that. He's good against most matchups. He's good against Kha'Zix because Kha'Zix does not have the burst to get through Trundle. You have a lot. You take a lot of his AD. You have your ult. You're able to heal up and sustain through it, and you're actually really good against chasing down the bug. So the only person I personally hate jungling against whenever I'm playing Trundle is like AP carries like Evelynn and Nidalee. He doesn't go great. He doesn't fare great against early game AP junglers just because it just kind of goes against his kit a little bit. But everyone else, man, you can play him. I love it. But anyways, guys, that is where I'm going to end today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me